in city campus are not subsidized. They are fee paying. In the main campus, all the halls have their hall weeks, and during those times, it is always a blast on campus. The main campus has the facilities. In city campus, there are no hostels in the premises. City campus doesn't have all these things I've mentioned for main campus. Now, the last point is actually the icing on the cake. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. Where have you been by the way? My name is Bertha. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the differences between the main campus of University of Ghana and city campus. When I went to campus, that's yesterday, yes, lots of the freshmen were asking me the difference between main campus and city campus. So apparently some of them have been pushed to the distance side. So they were asking me what are the opportunities there or what makes the difference. So today's video is about that, and I have tried enough to get about 10 differences between the two campuses, the main and the city campus. But before that, let me establish this fact. City campus is not only for distance students, it is also for regular students. Please, if you have not watched the video where the level 100 students were sharing their experience on campus for the first time, please do watch that video. I'll also be sure to link those videos in my cards. Let's jump right into today's video. Well, let me tell a bit of history. So initially, city campus was made for workers. Time passed, it was called the Workers' College. It came to the notice of the university that most of the students who wants to come to the University of Ghana are workers. Hence, they couldn't make it just like regular students do. So they then made a separate campus called the city campus, then Workers' College, for students who work to be able to attend class or attend school on weekend, hence Workers' College. But now, city campus also accommodates regular students, which means that during the weekdays, Monday to Friday, regular students have class on campus. Then on weekends, distance students take over. That is Saturday and Sunday. The main campus has the facilities. They have the hostels, which is the traditional hostel, the diaspora, the private hostels. They also have the departments there. They also have sports facilities. So if you don't know, the University of Ghana has, their stadium at main campus and other facilities, basketball, netball, volleyball, and the rest. Unlike city campus, so city campus is actually an extension of main campus. So in city campus, we don't have various departments there, but then we only have the distance office. Again, in city campus, there are no hostels in the premises. All the hostels are outside of the school's premises, but then the hostels there are closer to the school, so it's not going to stress you when you want to seek accommodation around city campus. Since main campus has most facilities, there are courses that are not offered in city campus because the facilities in city campus do not allow those courses to go on. In essence, if you apply to be a main campus student and the University of Ghana is now giving you city campus, it also makes them change your course to suit the facilities in city campus. That is why when most people are giving distance education, their courses change because the facilities there cannot accommodate certain programs. Please, I hope I am explaining this better enough. If you have questions, you can also leave it in the comment section, and then please give this video a thumbs up. Please also subscribe. The next thing I'm going to talk about is, now for main campus students, the government actually subsidizes the fees for the main campus students. So a student in main campus can be paying like 1,800 cedis, whilst a student in city campus can be paying like 2,700 or 3,000 Ghana cedis for tuition fee. City campus fees are fee paying. So it means that the fees in city campus are not subsidized. They are fee paying. You pay the exact amount you are supposed to pay. That is another difference. The third one is, in main campus, lectures goes on weekdays from Monday to Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, no lectures. But on city campus, lectures, that is distance. Okay. Remember I said that on city campus, regular students are also on campus, so they also study from Monday to Friday. But for the distance, if you are doing a distance, it means that you come to school on weekends. So distance students come to school on weekends, and on weekends there are only 2 days in a weekend. So you can imagine the stress that the distance students go through, right? So yeah, my subsequent points are going to throw more light on the reason why, things are this way. Okay, so number 4, main campus students or regular students, they have more face time with the lecturers. Why? Because they attend lectures 5 days in a week during the weekdays, while city campus or distance students, since you are talking about distance students again, distance students have less face time with the lecturers. In essence, distance students have to do more of the learning by themselves. So there is an unfair reality here. I explained in the 4th point that main campus students or regular students have 5 days, or they study on weekdays, so they have 5 days, which buttress the point that they have more face time. When I say face time, I mean they have more time to spend with the lecturers than the distance students do, because the distance students have only 2 days, that is on weekends. Now to examination. Main campus students, examination has more flesh to it. Their examination is more to the core because of the advantages they enjoy. They enjoy more face-to-face times. They enjoy more days in a week with their lecturer. So their exams is, I hope I'm able to finish all the points in one video. If not, I would have to extend the video to part 2. Okay, so as I'm saying, the main campus students have more flesh to their exams and it is more to the core. Distance education exams is structured to the structures available, put in place for them, so that it can be fair. There's a term they use for it, equality. No, not equality, equity. Since main campus students have more advantage over the city campus students, kind of in that sense, there is equity in dealing with both of them. So equity is giving them taxes or giving them tax per their exposure, right? And I think that's fair. The next point I think is the 6th point. So with the 6th point, main students have halls, which are the traditional halls: the Kwafu Hall, the Voter Hall, the Mensa Saba Hall, the Commonwealth Hall, Legon Hall, and those halls are less expensive, unlike city campus, and those hostels are private hostels. So with main campus, there are traditional hostels that are less expensive, although there are private hostels as well, which are very expensive. If you have been following me for a while now, you know what I'm talking about. So if let's say that a hall in main campus is costing about 650 Ghana cedis, a hostel in city campus may be costing more than that, because the hall in main campus is subsidized, but in city campus they are private halls, so you have to pay huge sums of money. Now the 7th point, most of the schools activities are held on the main campus. So speaking to some of the 100 students yesterday, most of them were telling me the main campus has the vibe and all the beautiful things you were talking about. I kind of agreed with them. Let me chip this in. Now it's I think I've said it already, but let me properly say it here. So you can choose to be a regular student, and then they can give you distance education if there is pressure, and then you can also choose to be a distance student purely. So with distance students, you are going to write an entrance examination, which I did. If you pass, you proceed. But before you take that exams, you must be 25 and above to be able to take the exams. But if you are going in as a regular student and they decide to give you distance education, then that's a different ball game altogether. Okay, so back to the 7th point. As I was saying, in the main campus, activities goes on. So all the halls I have mentioned have their hall weeks, and during those times, it is always a blast on campus. People, come all dressed, all fashionable, and all those bubbly stuff, right? Yeah, so all those things go on, which is fun and nice. They have sports activities, even the halls, they play sports games among themselves, competitions. They have, like I said, the facilities. I think the main campus has more pitches, right? And even the stadium, like I said. City campus doesn't have all these things I've mentioned for main campus, although they celebrate SRC week and some weeks. It is not anywhere close to activities that happens on main campus. Okay, let's go to the 8th point. With the main campus students, most of them are unmarried people and also unemployed, unlike the distance education. Well, I know that with the regular students, a couple of them are married, yes, but with the distance students, most of them are married. They are family people. They are employed. It makes sense when I say they come to school on weekends. So during the weekdays, we go to work. Okay, I even mentioned this point earlier on, but this point is actually a whole point on its own. So again, main campus students have a lot of time on their hands. This one I must emphasize and then label it as a whole point on its own. Main campus students have time. So in a week, they can have a whole day in a week off without going for lectures, which means that they don't have lectures that day. Some people may have 2 days off. So you have all these days off for yourself, and then you're also going to have weekends to yourself. So like I said again, main campus or regular students have a lot of time on their hands, unlike distance students who do not have that luxury. We do not have that time for ourselves. Now we don't even have time to rest. There's nothing like rest for us, because you go to work weekdays. God bless your heart if you even close late from work. God bless your heart. Because I don't know the stress you're going to go through. Imagine going to work early and coming late in the night, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. thereabouts. I don't know the time you're going to rest, get up your family, refreshing your body for the next day, and then even have weekend class. I don't know how they do it. I think when you get to certain realms, right, there is grace for you to navigate that season. Amen? Amen. Okay, so like I said, distance students do not have that much time on their hands, which also means that they have to do more of the studies on their own. This is one of the counsel I got when I wanted to be a distance student. So I had to ask a friend of mine, Benita, if you're watching me here, I'm giving a shout out to you, because I reached out to her, and then this is one of the things she told me. She really did justice, to that part for revealing this secret to me. Yeah, Benita, shout out to you, and thank you so much. Okay, so the next one, which is the last and final point. The last point is actually the icing on the cake. I don't know, but if you have not been to main campus before, even if you are a city campus student or a distance student, please try and go to the main campus. The beauty on main campus is worth giving anything for. If you step on main campus, oh my God, the ambience, the environment, the pavements, the gardens, the trees, the comfort, the serene environment, that place is actually big. No wonder it has been ranked the first premium university in Ghana. Yeah. So the environment is actually beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. I've done videos in main campus. Please, if you watch those videos, you can testify for yourself that that campus is awesome. The buildings are well arranged, painted, nice flowers. Oh my God, oh my God. That is why most people want to be on main campus. Unlike city campus, where the premise is relatively small and nice actually, but it cannot be compared to main campus. Now, talking about the facilities, this facility just came in mind. The BAM Library, it is one of the biggest library in West Africa. The BAM Library, it has every resource you can think about. All the departments have their libraries, I think, because I have seen the sociology library. So, but BAM Library has everything you can ask for. There's a 24-hour reading room where you can be. If you don't want to, if you're on campus and you don't want to study in your hall, stay in your hall study room, you can go to the BAM Library. That place, I said, it is well resourced, guys. I'm not exaggerating at all. I am not exaggerating. All right, with this, I've come to the end of my video. Please be sure to subscribe, to like, to share to people who need to watch this video. Please leave comments for me as well. See you guys in my next video. Bye.